I need you to accept Mrs. James's invite so I can configure the group hub before practice tonight, I say, loudly dropping my tray of salad onto my usual spot at the farthest table in the cafeteria. To make it seem like an excessively dramatic gesture, the sugar cookie decorated like a pumpkin jumps off and lands a foot away. My best friend, Mads, looks up from her all-consuming conversation with Caden on the other side of her and hooks her thin black bangs behind her ears. "You need what?" Her mom finally let her dye her hair black this summer, and even though it's November, I'm still not used to it. Her equally darkened brows are furrowed at me. Her clothes match her hair, all blackness and lace, on which she spends every penny she makes doing art commissions as the goth queen, Labrat. One of her pieces sold for almost $100 last month. The Mads in my brain has mousy brown hair, a squeaky voice, and ink stains on her hands and usually the corner of her lip, too. The Mads in my brain doesn't wear lace at school. The Mads in my brain isn't dating Caden. I should be grateful they're not making out or something. Caden used to be our friend. It's been the three of us at this same table since freshman year. But the two of them started dating last spring break, making me a third wheel in my own best friendship. But while Mads has changed physically, Caden is still Caden. T-shirt, jeans, boots more suitable for a construction site than a school cafeteria. Like Mads and me and most of the school, Caden is white. But unlike any of us, their hair has been buzzed out of existence. A choice made in 9th grade, not long after they started sitting with us at the lunch table. But they're not just Caden. Not anymore. Now, Mads and Caden are a defined object. I convinced Mrs. James we're going to need a private group on Hubbub, which I can't get ready until there's more people in the group hub, so I need you to confirm your invitations, I explain, sitting on the bench that is either too small or too big, but definitely digs into my legs in all the wrong ways. "You're still active on that cesspool?" Caden asks, judgment thick in their voice. "Oh, come off it. You're still there too," I say, settling into an argument that predates even their dating. Hubbub may not be the only social platform out there, but it's by far the biggest. Nowhere else has apps, chats, and groups. It's definitely the only one that makes it easy for individual coders to create or publish at the level of a development company, which, I guess, is a thing I'm the only one in the whole school cares about. But still. Only because this bourgeoisie manufacturing facility known as our high school has sold out to the corporate overlords of the so-called social media site that's neither social nor media, or even merely a site at this point. They say for like the 50th time. Corporations pay Hubbub millions for access to the extra services our school gets for free, I say. It would be ridiculous not to take advantage of all that the Hubbub platform has to offer. Ever since Caden discovered socialism, they've become a real snob. Platform, like they're trying to lift us up. They only do it to turn us into drones. So addicted to their mind-numbing content that by the time we graduate, we assume they're the answer for everything. Caden says, leaning past Mads to glare at me. "Wake up, Skylar. This is the real world." "We'll accept later, all right, Sky?" Mads says, laying a black-gloved hand on Caden's arm. I bite back comments that, intellectually, I know would lead to a shouting match on whether capitalism has any merits in the first place. Because that's how all our conversations go now. Instead, I decide to focus on what really matters. Please, I need at least 3 members to confirm before they'll let me install my app. "Of course this is about the app," Caden says under their breath. "Does this mean we're good to go for Steady Buddy?" Mads asks, perking up a little bit. Ever since Hubbub opened up their Young Developers track to our school, Mads and I have been making apps. I handle the coding, and she makes the graphics. It started with a kiddie puzzle game in 7th grade that used a basic template. It got 500 downloads, which is no small feat for middle schoolers. But Study Buddy is on a whole different level. It turns class notes into flashcards for better group studying. People actually need it. And I'll be the one who brings it to them.